I don't know about you lads, but I was shocked when the news of Andrey Santos heading over to Forest on loan broke earlier this morning. I expected him to either remain at Chelsea in order to learn from some of the biggest names in the game, or head out on loan to a less competitive league, given 38 of his 49 senior appearances have been in the Brazilian second division. So being a first teamer at a Premier League club is going to be a real baptism of fire. That being said, the likes of Man City and Newcastle were also sniffing about for his signature, and having captained his country at youth level to glory in the Under-20 Championship while finishing as the competition's joint top scorer with 6 goals in 8 games, he may just be ready to shine at the highest level of them all. Furthermore, he recently made his debut for Brazil's senior squad in a friendly versus Morocco, which is quite some going for a 19-year-old who operates in the heart of midfield. As showcased by the graphic on screen, he split his time evenly between operating as a 6 and 8. Although predominantly a defensive-minded player, Santos was given freedom to go forward in a box-to-box role for Vasco da Gama, whom he helped earn promotion back to the top flight with 8 goals in 38 appearances. Many back home compare him to Aston Villa's Douglas Luiz, who also represented Vasco with distinction in the centre of the park, and I reckon he's got an even higher ceiling than his compatriot. As per Tim Vickery, who's an expert on all things South American football, Santos has maturity well beyond his years and knows when to attack the penalty box out of possession or drop back deep in order to get stuck in during opposition counterattacks. This well-rounded nature of Santos's game is illustrated by the following image, where his attacking capabilities are well balanced with impressive defensive fundamentals. Perhaps the most striking aspect of his approach on the pitch is an ability to carry the ball upfield, which is a rare trait among players who sit in front of the back four. His willingness to get on the ball and turn defense into attack is something every coach on the planet would love to have within their side, and when you couple that with his mastery of dictating the pace of the game, you've got yourself a gem of a talent. On top of all this, Santos is a huge goal threat thanks to his aerial ability. He's aggressive when competing for headers and has both the timing and technique to take the goalkeeper out of the equation when given space to attack a cross or set piece delivery. In his own half, Santos has excellent technique when going into challenges, and when adjusted for the quality of opponents in duels, is amongst the best in the business. Although lacking the flamboyant skills you normally associate with Brazilians, Santos is adept at shielding the ball, which in turn prevents opponents from dispossessing him. This is precisely why he wins a shit ton of free kicks, with his physical strength making him difficult to knock off the ball. That being said, there are certain areas of his game which need work moving forward. His touch and passing can be a little loose on occasion, although it's worth pointing out he spent much of his career playing on dogshit pitches, so that's a caveat which has to be taken into account. In addition, his enthusiasm to regain possession often leads to indiscipline, with 9 yellow cards, 1 red, and 36 fouls committed in his first 33 appearances for Vasco, and given the piss poor quality of officiating we have in the Prem, it's something he'll have to be wary of. Overall, I'm really looking forward to seeing this kid in action. I'm sure plenty of Brazilians will be interested in seeing how Forest get on considering the signings made from their country in recent times, and I'm sure they won't be disappointed. I'll be sacrificing my social life for Forest supporters by making a video on Murillo later today, so make sure to stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.